guys, it's Sonicrulz100 doing his Geek Week video. Now it may not look like I should be doing this type of thing because this looked like it should be for the more famous YouTubers, but I thought it would be a good idea to contribute to the week. So I'm doing my Geek Week video on the first 3 Spyro the Dragon games, which are some of the most nostalgic games of my past. Welcome to the video.
Spyro the Dragon, the game of platforming and close saves. This game was so cool to everyone. This game had a little bit of everything for every player in the world. This game was about saving dragons who had been trapped in the crystals by the nasty enemy, Nasty Norik. I always thought that was kind of a stupid name. Well, anyway, you play, of course, as Spyro the Dragon, as he traverses the land and frees all the dragons and saves all the dragon eggs from the egg thieves. This game had a bit of challenge, but not much, and as you see here, there were a couple of flying challenges that were really hard to complete, at least for me. There were a lot of people in this game who were very, very good at it. I was not one of them. I always remember this being my least favorite Spyro game, just because I felt like it was different from all the others, and I didn't like the limited content into it. I still liked it, but now the game has grown on me, and I love this game just as much as the other ones. My favorite still remains the third one, but this is one of my favorites. One of my favorite games of all time. This is the Dreamweaver's world, which is arguably the hardest world in the game, because you have to wait for these enemies to shrink and grow because of a ray. I'm sorry, this is really terrible commentary, but I'm doing this unscripted, so bear with me.
There's not much to say about this game, except that it's very, very fun and somewhat addicting. I always remember going to my grandparents' house and playing this game in the morning. It was so much fun. I always preferred playing the other ones over this one, but this one was still really, really fun. I died a lot in this game, and I enjoyed doing that because for some reason I like to die in video games so much. It's just a thing that I do. This game brings back so many memories. I love this game so much, and I hope you do too. Next up, we're going to take a look at the other 2 Spyro games. Spyro 2. This was the very, very, very first game that I ever played as a kid, and I absolutely loved it. I also remember getting very bored with this game, although it's very relaxing and very fun to play as I'm older now. This game had a large array of puzzles and great things for Spyro to solve. And in this one, he finally learned how to swim. And that was amazing, because in the first one, he would always just drown if he fell into a liquid. And it was really annoying. But in this one, Insomniac took some hints, and they decided to add a swimming feature for Spyro. Oh man, this game had so much charm in it. I love this game so much. So many memories from my grandparents' house flooding back to me. My favorite level would be Breeze Harbor. It was just such a fun level, and I just loved it so much. This game just brings back so many nostalgic memories for me, and I love having it on my PSP so I can game anywhere where I want to with this game. It's just, I can't say how much I love this game. The music was great, everything was just great about this game. It's just awesome. Also, the humor is just amazing. While not the funniest thing you may ever see, it's just great humor to me. This game had a lot of charm to it, which added to it, and this game had sorry, I'm messing up with my voice. This game had so much charm and enjoyment out of it. There was only a couple negatives that I think about it. The graphics could be a little weird, but this was a PS1 title, but this was still a pretty snazzy looking PS2 title. Or no, not PS2, PS1. But the man-eating bushes, I forgot what the level's name is, but the man-eating bushes used to scare the fudge out of me as a kid. Man, those were scary to me. A lot of people did like this game. They loved having the sequel to one of their favorite games on the PS1. I'm sorry, my dog is making noise. I'm sorry. We're entering Breeze Harbor, my favorite level in the entire game. I used to be so relaxed and having so much fun with this level. I got so devoted to it that on the bottom of the screen you can see that I completed the level. Right here is my favorite challenge in the entire game, which would be one of the hardest. A lot of people really didn't like this challenge for its difficulty, but I absolutely adored this challenge. Although in this challenge it contained one very infamous line, one that would appear very, very, very often throughout the game. The line as follows.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Yeah, a lot of people really hated that guy for saying that just a million times. Overall, this game is it's just so amazing, and I highly recommend this game to play. You have to collect all the orbs and defeat Ripto. I know that was totally out of the way, but now we're going to start my favorite of the 3 Spyro games, Spyro: Year of the Dragon. Oh boy, we're getting to the good stuff now. This is Spyro 3, my top choice for one of my favorite games of all time and my favorite Spyro game of all time. This, for me, was the definitive Spyro game, and to me, this game should have inspired other Spyro games to play in a similar manner. This game has you collecting the eggs, which is shown right there on screen, from the hidden side of the world, because a really, really bad sorceress has taken all the eggs away from the Dragon Realms, and you as Spyro, of course, you're the only one for the job, and you need to collect 100 and something eggs. I forgot the total amount of eggs you need to collect, but this is an epically fun adventure with tons of secrets to find, lush worlds to explore, and just an overall great experience. This game sounded great, it looked great, and it played great. This game was everything to me when I was a kid. Every time I would go to my grandparents' house, I would ask to play a video game in the morning. They would say yes, and I would go downstairs in the basement and pop in this game and just have the time of my life, because this game was just the funnest thing ever for me as a kid, and it still is. Oh, this game is just unbelievably awesome to me. I'm sorry, I can't stop complimenting this game. This game to me is just the best game ever made in the entire world, if not one of the best. I'm not sure what reviews this got, like the review scores this game got, but I'm pretty confident that they were really, really good. Right here, the speedway sections from the first and second games, I didn't mention it in the second game, I'm sorry, they return, but now they have hidden hunter minigames, which you can see right here on the screen. This one was where you fly a plane and destroy enemy ships, and right there I got shot down. That was a fail. And this is just one of the many worlds you can explore, and I'm sorry I forgot to get footage for this, but there are skateboarding sections in this game. There are 3 skateboarding sections. There's one in one of the first levels. There's one in what is it? The second world of the game, and there's one in the final world. Wait, no, not the final world. There's one in the third world in the game where you have to race against Rhinox. It is so much fun, and I love the skateboarding sections. I guess I got a little early practice for the game series Skate. I guess that's how I picked up and played the game pretty well. Just overall, this game is just one of the best games just ever made. I'm so sorry, I've said that a million times, but this game is just absolutely amazing to me, and I hope you feel the same. You could also play as different characters like Sheila the Kangaroo and Bentley the Yeti, Agent 9 the Monkey, and Sergeant Bird. This game was just... I loved all the replay value in this game because... Well, it was a replay value because you could... Most of the time, you could play levels to your liking, like, only in the first world, really. And you would use aircrafts like this rocket ship to get around the levels. It was just awesome. But I noticed something really odd about this game. The music in the background is too loud for me to show it, but the music in the final boss battle, it's the same music as the calm first world of the entire game, which is kind of odd, seeming like this is the final boss battle in Spyro's final fight. It just seems kind of odd to have calm music going on during the boss battle, seeing as you can see on the screen this is a pretty heated battle where you have to wait for Agent 9 to drop gadgets to use at your disposal, and you need to use them against the sorceress. Man, this game is amazing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm just ranting on how amazing this game is. It's just that this game is a major part of my childhood, and it will forever be one of my most favorite games of all time. Well, this concludes my video for Geek Week, and there's going to be an outro to this video. I'm sorry that this wasn't the most high-tech Geek Week video you've seen, like PBG's or Harry 10 UK's video, if you've seen those two. But this is the best I could do with the limited cam or iPad and PSP equipment that I had at the time. But I still hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy this game. But don't take my word for it. Go out and play the game yourself and see how you like it. This concludes my Geek Week special. I might do another Geek Week video about a book series, but I haven't decided yet. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope if you've played the Spyro series, then I hope you enjoy the series as well. But again, don't take my word for it. Go out and play the games yourself. I know that I made a lot of mistakes during the recording sessions that I did, including in the second recording of the second game, when I said that the man, or Pilkin, said the infamous line throughout the entire game. I only meant in that one situation that if you kept dying during that challenge, he would keep saying that line, and you couldn't skip it until after he had said the line. So I'm sorry that I made that mistake. I also made numerous other mistakes, but please forgive me because doing something unscripted has its disadvantages. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Geek Week!